Universe and Masters of the Universe fans, it's the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, one I'm extremely excited about, we're going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Savage Cat Panthor. New for 2021, Skeletor's fateful steed finally comes to us to kind of help out old Boneface go up against He-Man and, of course, Battle Cat, which is what he basically is. He's a repaint. And yes, I will get to the whole flocked aspect here in a bit. But for the package, absolutely gorgeous artwork on here. You can see He-Man, you can see Teela, both of them riding into battle, go up against Skeletor and Panthor. You got Castle Grayskull there in the background. You got like a little ghost right there. That's kind of cool looking. That looks like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like Zor right there. Yeah, you can kind of see it with like the little armor and everything. That's really nice. But gorgeous art. Absolutely love it. I'm bending it because I'm going to open it up. But that is really very, very cool. Of course, you got the open window. And I don't know. I mean, it's basically Battle Cat, but with a different paint scheme and no helmet. But for some reason, this one looks evil. I don't know. Is purple an evil color? I don't know. You come around to the side, though, you can see Fisto, which is great. This dude, who I have no idea who that is, but it's a dude. This side here has a whole bunch of little dragon thingies. Dragon thingies. Come around the back. You can see all the other figures that are in this wave, which make up some of the regular figures, but also the deluxe Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Armor He-Man, as well as the Battle Armor Skeletor, which that's really fun. And again, absolutely gorgeous art up here. But you can see that you had the Battle Armored Skeletor and He-Man on the respective beasts, which does look really cool. Then you got a little bit of a read-up that says, fiercely obedient to Skeletor, Panthor carries his nefarious master into combat. I love the artwork. So wicked awesome. Very, very excited about getting this guy. But for the packaging on him, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. And here we have Panthor opened up and out of his packaging. And as I said in the beginning, for the most part, he is just a repaint of that Origins Battle Cat, which is similar to the way that it was all the way back in the vintage line. There was one big difference, though. That vintage Panthor actually was flocked, which means that they glued on like little fuzzies throughout his entire body. That gave him a little bit of a fur sort of feel. So in addition to the color differences, that flocking helped to further differentiate Panthor from that Battle Cat figure. Now, this release doesn't have any flocking whatsoever. It is just a straight repaint of that Battle Cat. And that does have some people, and me a little bit too, a little bummed. Now, while we are going to be getting a flocked version of Panthor in the future, that unfortunately is going to be a Walmart exclusive. And we all know how things are with Walmart. To this day, I have still not seen Masters of the Universe Origins figure at any of the 3 Walmarts that are in my area here in Southern California. It wasn't until Target was allowed to carry them when 2021 happened that I started seeing them in stores. So, while I'm happy to have a Panthor, the one that I ultimately want is that flocked version, because I did not have a flocked Panthor as a kid. Hell, I didn't have a Panthor at all as a kid. So, it's really unfortunate that they're still doing this with the exclusives, and that's not the only one. There's going to be other ones that are going to be exclusive. We'll get to those here in a bit. But for this figure, again, a straight repaint, but it is still absolutely gorgeous. The changes to it with just the coloring really do help to make him look like a very different character. Part of it also comes from the fact that Panthor never had a helmet, so that kind of helps to make him look a little bit different as well. So setting him there, here is Battle Cat, and yeah, I mean, you can see that, yeah, I mean, they're just repaints of each other. You got the same armor, same body and everything, but you take this off of them, it's the same thing. I mean, the mouth still is articulated, but nothing is different with these, and that's the way that it should be. Now, one thing that is really nice is this guy actually has some extra paint detail. Like, his eyes are really nicely painted. His eyes were always painted too, but his eyes were green, which I think was more of a reference to the original vintage toy. I don't remember. But I like the coloring on Panthor's eyes a lot more. And then you can see that his nose is actually painted black. I always wish that that one was. Obviously, Battle Cat's got the different stripes and things like that. But overall, I mean, everything's the same. You could take that and put that on there, and I mean, that looks all sorts of weird. So it's, I mean, it is what it is. It's all the exact same. Now, Panthor is kind of a weird one because in the show, he did wear the harness every now and then. It was only in a few episodes, but it was considerably smaller than how he's depicted here. Bringing in Skeletor for a size comparison, you can see that, why is his head so bobbly? I mean, I don't understand that. That's really kind of loose right there. You can see that he's huge next to Skeletor. I mean, the way that He-Man was with Battle Cat too. So I mean, you know, it works obviously, and you know, you're going to be able to take him and get that and have him sit right there. So I mean, that's going to be my display. But in the cartoon, he was considerably smaller, and was often mostly just depicted as being a pet of Skeletor, often just hanging out, laying next to his throne and stuff. So there's the comparison, because, you know, it's always good. Here is a Coca-Cola Tic Tac container. Don't want to forget showing that off. So, I mean, he's still a great-looking figure. I just would prefer that flocked version. So hopefully I'm able to get it. I know what's going to end up happening. People are going to get it and then scalp it, and it's a $30 figure is going to end up going for like $90 to $100, which is going to be total bullshit. But you can still remove this if you wanted to. So, as I talked about, sometimes, I want to say that he sometimes had the harness on. So you can do something like that, but you can't really get him laying down. I mean, I guess you could kind of do something like that, although cats in general don't lay like that. So you would probably, yeah, that doesn't go all the way up, so you can't really do much. But body is all the exact same as that Battle Cat, so nothing really changes. And you put that back, and then you just attach that little fella. Get in there. Come on now. Come on. So, I mean, the biggest complaint that I would have is that he's not flocked. But like I said, I mean, I know that we are going to be getting one. It's just really unfortunate that they do this exclusive BS. First articulation, it is the exact same. You do have a hinge section right here that doesn't rotate. The upper head here does rotate, and that also has a bit of a ball joint, or does it? No, I mean, that just swivels side to side, and that goes up and down. The mouth can open really nicely. You can see real nice paint on the inside with the mouth, and then the teeth and everything. The front legs move forward and back. Do they move in and out? They don't move in and out. Those are kind of locked right there. Just moves forward and back. You got knees. Again, unfortunately, they do not have any ankles, which sucks because you pretty much are just going to have them locked in one kind of pose, and that's basically it. I really wish they put hinges in these kind of little paws to do things. You got a ball hinge thing here with the tail, so you can do that if you want to. Yeah, kind of like that. So, all basically the same stuff. You know, if you're collecting these, this is definitely one that you're going to want to add to your collection. He's a great one to have standing next to Skeletor, or have Skeletor riding on him. If you have him displayed next to He-Man and stuff, I mean, it's really fun. So, I would absolutely recommend picking him up. Easiest place to find him is Target stores. But if you don't want to go that route, you can always go online to places like Big Bad Toy Store. That makes it a whole lot easier, actually. So for that, if you want, I'll put a link right down in the video description where you can go to BBTS and check out availability on this guy, as well as the rest of the wide range of Masters of the Universe Origins figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would do one very simple thing for me, and that's just to hit that thumbs up button. Believe it or not, that one very small gesture really does go a long way towards helping me out, and I would really very much appreciate it. Also, I gotta send a huge shout out to all of my patrons and Optibotimus Plus channel members, who through their direct support, now more than ever, help to make reviews like this possible. And if you'd like information on how you can help support my channel by becoming a patron like these guys, feel free to check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Optibotimus. Or if you want to keep all of your perks and rewards like custom channel chat and comment emojis, early access to all of my video reviews, exclusive member live streams, Zoom calls, as well as the occasional giveaway like these guys do, consider becoming a member of Optibotimus Plus. And for that, all you have to do is click on that little join button right down there. And for a limited time, if you join as a leader class member, one extra perk will be I will send you a free Optibotimus brand face mask. You can protect yourself from COVID and look cool at the same time. Or if you want to go a little bit further, becoming a Titan class channel member will get you a free Optibotimus brand t-shirt. And finally, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.